Hello everyone, and welcome to the first devlog of 2024. This month, I've spent most of my time on questing. Questing is basically the main part of an RPG, so you kind of need to get it correct. In order to implement questing into my game, I've been using a plugin by Rubes called Narrative. This plugin just allows me to optimize my workflow and just speed it up quite a bit. The way this works is I can create specific tasks or events to be used in the quest. I then can use the quest editor to combine all of these tasks and events to create a full quest line. These include tasks such as buy item, kill enemy, go to location, equipped item. These tasks create the actual quest and give you what you're meant to be doing. I can then add to this by creating events that basically affect the world during that quest state. This can be play cutscene or spawn enemy or even change the time of day. These tasks and events are just blueprint scripts that I've created. You may have noticed that I also mentioned cutscenes earlier. That is because I've been working quite hard on just getting the basic workflow down for creating cutscenes in the game. This meant I had to finally get my Rococo suit out of storage and use it for once to create the body animations. Now, as this is like a testing phase and not like a polish phase, none of the animations have actually really been touched, which creates some funny little issues such as his hand going straight through his head. I'm also utilizing MetaHuman Animator for the facial animation. Currently that is just in its raw form, but I do plan to manually go in and fix a lot of stuff. I have had to fix the eyes a little bit because they look the wrong way at times. And also look through the back of his head for some reason. In order to use this, I had to actually go out and buy an iPhone 12. I didn't want an iPhone, but I guess I have one now. Oh, this is Jake, by the way. Yeah, Jake's my main character. He kind of just wakes up on the ring. He has no idea how he got there. He's technically from the 21st century, but now he's on the ring. He doesn't understand how he's got there, and it turns out everyone else on the ring is just like him and just kind of got placed there. So after waking up, he's immediately just thrown into this brutal world and he has to kind of survive. But luckily, he's going to meet some people that help him to do that. I'm excited to show more of Jake and his story in the future. I've also added a new armor set, which is just a hoodie and jeans. That's basically it. Don't worry, it gets ripped up pretty quickly, but for now, here you have it. These aren't actually the models I'm going to be using. These are just MetaHuman models, but it's better than nothing, and I needed summer in there so that you could upgrade your gear. The final versions will be just like a hoodie and jeans, but they'll be more custom made, as I'm not a massive fan of just straight up using MetaHuman clothes. I've also added a new weapon to the game, a branch. This is a branch of wood. You can beat things up with it. That's pretty much it. If you really wanted to try beat the game with it, you can use like the lowest tier of ability with it. So maybe that'll be a fun little speedrun thing. You try beat the game with a branch. I've also added a test boss to the end of the opening quest line. That's really fun to fight, and it will be incorporated into the story later on, but for now, it's just a test boss. Away from the quests, I've also made a chest blueprint. This can now be placed inside of dungeons and will give items and money. This can also be set to only unlock when the final dungeon boss is killed. On the topic of dungeons, I'm really excited to start adding more unique creatures this year and get some proper dungeon bosses going. I've also updated the cats in the game to have a proper AI system now, where they'll walk around and go and destroy furniture. It's a small thing, but it gives the villagers a lot more life just seeing little animals walking around. I'm going to add this to dogs as well, so don't worry dog people, you are going to be heard. Around the ring, I've also started planning out the next year's worth of buildings that I'm going to be doing. This includes the main city. This entire area will hold farms, rivers, the city, and industrial areas, very similar to the cities in Attack on Titan. The large wall from Attack on Titan was a massive inspiration here, and I'm excited to adapt it to make a very unique environment. Underneath the city will be a giant underground prison that pierces the ground above to gain some sunlight. This is going to be really fun to build, and I'm extremely excited to see how it turns out. Behind the mountain, I've begun planning the Pillars Sanctuary. This acts as a hub midway through the game, and I'm excited to build this and bring it to life. As a final little thing, for people that didn't see my post last month, the first track of our soundtrack has been released. So go check it out, it's on our composer's channel. It's really good, I really like it. It centers around a character called Sean that you meet early in the game, and then they stick with you for the rest of the game. It's a really impactful piece, and I'm really happy with it. So go over there, tell them how much you enjoyed the piece, leave a like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And that's everything I've done so far. Thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. That's mad. I can't believe we've actually gotten that far. I'm so excited for next year, and I'm really happy you guys are enjoying the devlogs. I'd like to thank my Patreons, Russell J and Beckett Porter. If you'd like sneak peeks and some more in-depth looks on what I'm doing with the game, you can get that over there. So go follow the Patreon. It's a good time. If you just want to chat and give ideas from the game, come join the Discord. I love talking to people there, and it's really fun hearing your ideas. For instance, if you got a boss you really want in the game, let me know, and we'll see if we can make it happen one day. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Bye.